You being served?
Right. You're not blanking me today, then? Roy's sorting me some lunch. You look nice.
Well, you want your eyes testing. Is there anything else you want?
Oh, I'd love to. I'm a tutor. Come on, I'm messing.
Well, don't. I'm married.
Yeah, and?
And what I did was wrong.
Oh, it felt pretty right as well.
What do you want from me?
Nothing. I come with zero strings, zero drama. I'd just really like to sleep with you again.
That isn't going to happen.
And there's me thinking we had fun.
That's not the point.
It's not denial either. Look, if you're worried about getting caught, that's easily fixed.
What part of not interested do you not understand?
Ah, your loss. Because while my flat is being fumigated, I'm being put up at Chariot Square Hotel.
2 ham and egg rolls.
Oh, cheers, Roy.
£5.20, please. Thank you.
Used to have an excellent day.
Is everything all right?
Yeah, just got a lot on my mind, that's all.
I assume things at home are still complicated.
A Rubik's Cube's complicated, Roy. Home's a whole other level.
Can we have this?
Yeah, sure. You can have whatever you like, lad.
Bertie! Hey, what do you think you're doing? You scared me to death.
It's okay.
Why the hell don't you watch where you're going?
Excuse me.
Is ruining one life not enough for you?
Hey, Daniel, that wasn't her fault. He ran out without looking.
Yeah, and unlike you, I was paying attention.
Bertie is fine, by
What
the
were we
way.
going to talk about last night?
When you're capable of having a rational conversation.
Bethany,
I'm not interested.
Come here, come on. How could you humiliate her like that?
same way you did according to Glenda. I opened my big mouth without thinking.
Don't you dare try and put this on me.
Oh, I'll take my fair share of the blame. But it was you who twisted the knife.
You don't know what you're talking about.
I know you're too arrogant and self-righteous to accept your own shortcomings.
And what about your shortcomings?
I try not to blame others for them. You're right.
Can I help you? Can I help you?
Dee Dee. Addie's trying to speak to you.
Do you need any help?
Sorry, I was miles away.
Yeah, I can see that. You all right?
Yes, I was just getting my sugar fix.
I think you need to get a better lie. Just talk to me.
I got my first scan later.
You're bound to feel anxious. What time are you going? Have you got someone going with you?
I'll be fine.
Well, why don't you ask Michael? Maybe he could keep you company.
Keep you company where?
Dee Dee's...
I've got tickets to a poetry slam next week.
Hard pass.
Told you it wouldn't be his thing.
Half a day?
Funny, no, Carla wants the Carter accounts done by Wednesday, so it looks like I'm pulling an all-nighter, just stocking up on energy bars. Oh, she's riding me like Seabiscuit. That's a horse, by the way. Yes, boss. Yes, on the way. Okay.
So he still doesn't know.
No. No one does except you.
I'll go with you then.
No, Sarah, I can ask you to do that.
Well, it's a good job I'm offering.
Afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Huh? What you got there, then?
Oh, this. Yeah.
Oh, go on, let me guess. I bet you it's one of those model railways you were wittering on about the other night, isn't it? Oh, yes, the one with the duck's name.
Well, if you're referring to the Mallard 4468...
Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah, well, the answer is no. So I already possess 2 replicas of said locomotive, the TT-120 and the half-zero scale.
So what's that one, then?
Rather not say.
You'd rather not say?
I'd rather not say.
You'd rather not say? I'd rather not say lots of things, but I say them out of friendship.
And?
And I'm a friend, and I'm asking you a question, that's all.
Would you like a cup of tea?
Royston Cropper, if that's your idea of changing the subject, you want to get yourself some better patter. come on, come on. I'm waiting. What is it? What is it?
It's meant to be a Christmas present for you. And it was also meant to be a surprise.
Well, don't you think surprises are overrated?
I haven't even wrapped it.
No, but then you've saved a tree, haven't you? Come on. I'll have it. Give us it. Thank you. There's the dog.
Come on, out.
What is it, Freddie? Oh, that's a backgammon set.
A few weeks ago, you expressed your preference for that game above chess.
Yes, well, it is the sport of kings, isn't it?
Sobriquet more aptly applied to chess.
But it is the game of choice of the late Omar Sharif, and... Yes. So I would much rather sit across a board with Omar Sharif than some nerd like Kasparov or Fischer. Oh, any day of the week.
So, am I to assume that you approve?
Approve? Roy, I love it. Come on, sit down, let's have a game.
You're home early.
Feeling 100%, think I'm coming down with something.
You're taken out for it.
I don't worry about it.
Well, maybe I should sleep on the sofa tonight.
Why?
Well, because if you're not going to take out for it, I don't want to risk getting it, do I?
Well, we don't know what it is yet, do we? Could be nothing. Maybe you'll just try to avoid sleeping in the same bed as me.
What's that supposed to mean? Come on, out with it.
Lad of tight's emergency. Sorry if I was interrupting something.
You're not.
We were thinking of getting a takeaway for tea tonight.
Oh, thanks. But me and Gail have made plans for dinner. We thought it'd be nice for you to have your house to yourselves for a few hours.
No, don't make yourself scarce for our benefit.
Oh, come on. Live a little, eh? Max is out, Lily's at a sleepover. Nice to have a bit of alone time.
David.
Going for a bath. Alone.
Well, it's only an MOT, guys. What's the hold-up?
Oh, what's this now about a new wing mirror?
Look, you didn't need to come down, sis.
Oh, clearly I did. What's the delay?
The wing mirror mounting's heavy, so we're trying to source a replacement.
I couldn't give him monkeys. Ronnie needs his car back.
Yeah, well, we're at it. Tyres work medicals on the paintwork, by the way.
Well, I mean, I am the Da Vinci of dings and dents. Steve knows.
Just tell me it'll be ready first thing. No, let me rephrase that. I want it ready first thing tomorrow morning.
OK, that's doable.
What? I'm supposed to be picking up Oak's birthday cake.
Well, you best get cracking then, hadn't you? What's up with you?
Nothing. I'll leave you to it.
Call Budgie. Tell him we'll collect. Ty was telling me Daniel kicked off before.
Oh, it was nothing. It just needed to vent.
Well, maybe I should have a word.
A word?
Mark his card. Look, I'm not a fan of what you got yourself into, but I'm still your big brother.
Any news?
Not yet.
Maybe she got her dates mixed up?
I don't think so. I spoke to her a couple of hours ago.
Then she really should have cancelled if she wasn't able to attend.
I'm sure there's a good reason she's late.
Well, good reason or not, the clinic still closes in 30 minutes.
Okay, I'll try her again.
Hi, you're through to Diana Bailey. Leave me a message and I'll get back to you.
Hey, Dee Dee, it's me. I've left you a couple of messages. I hope you're okay. I'm figuring it's a work problem. Listen, the clinic closes in 30 minutes and I'm gonna have to get off. I've got to get to this seminar. But I'm gonna try again later and hopefully we can catch up properly tomorrow. Okay, bye.
Thanks for agreeing to meet me. Drink?
First, promise me that you didn't kick off at Debbie just to impress me.
Of course not.
Because it wasn't her fault.
Are you defending her now?
No, I'm just stating the facts. And you going all psycho like Mum doesn't change anything.
I'm not condoning the way I acted, I'm not. But she had no right to out you like that.
And I had no right to lie about having cancer. Thanks for not disagreeing.
I I still could have handled it better.
You were triggered after everything that happened with Sinead.
Doesn't excuse my reaction.
I just need to know one thing. Do you really believe that I brought this on myself? Because I know that there are people that do.
The people that think that, they're thoughtless and cruel. Just like I was. Now about that drink.
I'll get it. Hey, you two made up then? Getting there.
Good. What can I get you?
Ooh, a glass of wine, please. By the way, that top really, really suits you.
Oh, thanks. It's high praise indeed, coming from someone with your fashion sense.
Oh, I don't know about that anymore. But it's weird because I could have sworn that I have, well, had one exactly like it.
Get away.
Yeah, no, honestly. Where did you get it?
I didn't. It's one of Daisy's. Yeah, we were having a clear out and I found it in a pile of old clothes. Took one look at it and I thought, come to Mama. Hey, Bethany's just admiring your cast stuffs. Yeah? She wants to know where you got it.
Yeah, Daisy. Where did you get it?
I just hope that you change your mind about getting rid of your clothes. I didn't ever think that Jenny'd help herself.
I don't care about that. I care that you gave them to Daisy.
Only to look after her.
And what, she just took them with no explanation at all?
No, not quite.
He was just looking out for you.
Oh, and you were just so happy to help, what with us being such good friends and everything.
If you could just give us some space. Look, I'm sorry for, what, being insensitive.
When I gave you those clothes to donate, I was in such a dark place.
I know.
I felt disgusted in myself and insecure.
None of which I mentioned to Daisy.
You didn't have to because she would have known that. I trusted you with my feelings.
I did it out of love.
There is no real love without trust, Daniel. There can't be.
That was my fault.
You weren't to know.
She'll come round.
I won't bank on it. Fast running out second chances, me.
I'd have done that.
No trouble.
Well, yeah, you said you were feeling ropey.
I'm not an invalid. I manage a bit of washing up.
All right, see yourself. All right, OK, I'm not doing all this walking on eggshells malarkey. What's wrong with you?
Nothing.
Don't give me that. Spill.
I don't want to do this now, if that's all right.
Why not?
Because things are stressful enough.
All right, so you're just going to hold it inside? Because that's really worked well before, hasn't it? You know, I know things aren't great with us at the minute, but we really need to talk. We've got to communicate. David,
I'm gutted, all right? I mean, I know you were angry about the whole Clayton thing, but...
Hang on, is this about me taking the morning after pill?
No, it's about you leading me on to thinking you were ready for another baby.
It's more complicated than that.
Is it? All right, I'll make it dead simple then. If I hadn't found the empty pill packet, would you have told me?
I didn't do it to hurt you.
It's a simple answer, Shona, yes or no?
I had my reasons.
Right, I'll take that as a no then. Do you know what? Actually, sofa's all yours. Because you're obviously not somebody who wants to share a bed with me.
Right, so it's a bit like drafts then?
No, nothing like drafts.
Well, I just thought, you know, with the counters and...
No, backgammon is nothing like drafts. It's like comparing a thoroughbred horse to a donkey. Or in your case, an ass.
Nan, this was your idea, not mine.
However, I did not know then that it was going to be like explaining algebra to a grapefruit.
Right. Steve?
Just wondering how the MOT's getting on.
I did say to you, mate, you're next in line.
Only it seems a bit like favouritism to me. I must have put more work your way than that, Debs.
Yeah, very true, but you're not one tighter than an 8-day clock, and she is.
Fair point. Ooh, that's a decent board.
Decent. This is a thing of beauty and a joy forever.
I love a bit of tavla. That's the Turkish name for it, by the way. Play it on leg.
Well, if he can remember the rules, anybody can.
Oh, that's a lovely bit of inlet.
You complete idiot!
Sorry.
All right, calm down, Nan.
It's just a few splashes.
You've warped it. You've completely drowned it.
Well, give it here. I'll dry it off, and then, you know, the beer won't stain.
Your blood will. Get your hands off it. Off it.
Did you enjoy that?
Oh, it was lovely. But I enjoyed the peace and quiet even more.
Yeah, it has been pretty full on lately, hasn't it?
You don't need to be polite. It's been an absolute nightmare.
Well, that's why I thought it'd be a good idea to get out of the house.
And out of Weatherfield.
It's nice to have options, love.
But moving to France is a massive step.
Well, it could be our next step. But, Gail, with the greatest respect, you do have a right to move on.
What about my family?
What about you? You had a heart attack last month.
I know. But they still need me.
Yes, and they want you to be happy and healthy. So do I.
It is a lovely villa. And I suppose it wouldn't harm to find out a bit more information.
I'll tell you what, when I get back to the flat, I'll do a bit more research on it.
I think you mean we'll do a bit more research. And I could do with a night away.
Another. Please.
I think you've had enough.
Pint, please.
Getting wasted isn't going to fix things with Bethany.
There is no fixing things. You heard her. She doesn't trust me.
That was the anger talking.
We're finished.
That's the booze talking.
Yes, Debbie, it's all done. You can collect your motor first thing. Let me get a pint. I'll sort it later.
Half day.
And long. Bitter, please. Heard you had a pop at my sister earlier.
Your precious sister deserved it.
Daniel, let it go.
I'd listen to her if I was you.
Oh, what?
You talk to my sister like that again, you'll find out.
All right, that's enough, both of you.
Have you got any idea how she makes her money?
What happened to Bethany is not down to Debs.
You don't know what you're talking about, Kevin.
I know what I'm looking at. That girl deserves more.
Right, out.
Go on, you heard her.
Hey, Butney! I won't ask you again.
Just go home, Daniel. Sleep it off.
What? He deserved it.
Good for you, Gail.
It's parked near the garage. I'll leave the keys over the driver's side rear wheel. You're welcome. All right, good night.
Evening.
Hey.
Wow, you weren't joking when you said you were going to throw an all-nighter.
Yeah, almost there. How did the seminar go?
Well, I managed to stay awake, so that was a win. Actually, it was interesting. I don't suppose you managed to speak to Dee Dee again today?
No, I texted her a few times, but she hasn't replied. Why?
I was meant to meet her after work for a quick drink.
Oh, strange, because she was supposed to have tea with Dad at the house, but didn't show up.
Maybe you should call her.
What? It's a bit late.
Just for peace of mind.
All right. Why do I get the feeling Mrs.
Fine, I'll come in.
Okay, chill. I'll call.
Hi, you through to Diana Bailey. Leave me a message.
Straight to
and I'll get
voicemail.
back to you.
Right, what do I need to know?
Okay, it might not be anything. She was just acting a bit odd earlier.
Odd, how?
Disconnected, overwhelmed, and then to be a no-show twice.
Yeah, you're right. That's not like her.
Exactly. She's had a lot happen recently.
You reckon I should go and check on her?
I reckon we both should.
Wasn't expecting your text.
I wasn't expecting to send it. Truth be told, I don't know why I'm here.
Why don't we figure it out together?
It's fine. That shop at the precincts will be open. No, seriously, you hit the hay. I could do the exercise, and you can't function without your morning coffee.
Dee.
Oh, look at the state of the place.
Yeah. I'll go and check the bedroom.
This is bad.
I know.
I mean, really bad.
I need to ring the police.
Are you sure about that?
I've stolen and crashed a car whilst under the influence. I need to get ahead of this.
I'm the only witness.
So? That's not going to matter. My fingerprints are all over the car. And they're on record.
We don't have time for this.
I promised Sinead that I wouldn't lose him, and now they're going to take him off me. I've been so stupid, Daisy. I've been so stupid. Stupid.
Enough! Give me the keys. Wait for me at the pub.
Why? What are you going to do?
We can have a discussion about it, or I can try and clean up your mess. Keys.
In the car.
Go. Now.
You scared me half to death.
We were worried. And you didn't reply to any of our messages.
Well, yeah, switch my phone off. What's the big deal?
All right, well, you stood Sarah and Dad up both in the same evening.
I was just telling Michael that we were going to have a catch-up.
Yeah. Sorry about that. I should have let you and Dad know.
Sarah said you were acting a bit odd earlier.
I'm just exhausted. No, I decided to have an early night.
It still isn't like you.
Look, I am really grateful you've come round, but it's...
No, what's going on?
I told you, I am tired.
No, this isn't like you.
I'm not going to sit here and be interrogated.
Dee Dee, just tell him. He'll understand.
I'm pregnant.
Sure you don't want a glass of wine?
I'm sure.
Might help you relax.
Word to the wise, when a bloke tells a woman to relax, it usually has the opposite effect. Just saying.
My mistake.
Telling her how to think and feel it isn't exactly a turn on.
Just trying to understand what's going on here.
You and me both.
You and David had a row?
I don't want to talk about that.
Then what do you want? It's a dead simple question.
I don't know anymore.
Well, I think you should go home. I'll call you a taxi.
You're chucking me out.
Well, I'm doing us both a favour. You know, this is not what you want, and it's certainly not what I was hoping for.
Right, well, don't worry, I can walk.
Shona.
No, it's fine. I need to get some fresh air anyway. Thank you for being cool about this.
No, you don't have to thank me. If it doesn't feel right, it doesn't feel right. I'm obviously not as hench as I thought I was.
Please, if you were chocolate, you'd eat yourself.
Shona, be safe.
Does anyone else know?
No. Apart from you now.
Well, I'm glad you didn't have to go through all this by yourself.
I wanted to tell you and Dad.
I wouldn't have judged you.
The thought never occurred to me.
So what happened today that had you so stressed?
It was supposed to be my first scan.
That's why I was so concerned.
I'm really sorry for not showing up.
Don't worry about it.
No, I just lost it. Knowing a part of Joel is growing inside of me. And I know I've got certain beliefs, but I have looked at this from every angle. Thought about nothing else. I've drilled down so deep. And while this has become my life, I'm still not closer to an answer.
Yeah, probably. Because you're asking yourself too many questions. Right? Certain things you can't overanalyze.
So what are you saying? Trust my gut?
I mean, trust yourself. But like you, I hold certain beliefs. And at the top of that list, you know what it is? Dee Dee knows best.
You were gone a while.
Yeah, well, saving your neck took longer than I thought.
I didn't mean
And that better be water in that glass.
Of course it is. I'm not an idiot.
No, you're just reckless and you are completely irresponsible.
You're right to be angry with me.
I don't know how I feel right now, Daniel. Why? Why even do it?
It's the question I keep asking myself.
You could have gotten yourself killed.
Worse, I could have hurt. I could have killed somebody else. I know. Doesn't bear thinking about. So disgusted with myself. Maybe Bethany is better off without me.
Are you done?
Done?
Are you done with your pathetic little pity party?
Sorry?
Sorry doesn't even begin to cover this, Daniel. It's not even close.
I understand.
No, you don't. Listen, we need to get our stories straight.
Okay.
Debbie's car isn't a problem anymore.
Why? What have you done?
That's not important. What is important is that you keep your mouth shut. And I mean it, Daniel. No sudden attacks of conscience with this, because if you go down, so do I.
You can trust me.
Like Bethany did.
I guess I had that one coming.
No. No, you didn't.
Oh, it's late. I really should go.
And what are you going to tell Adam?
What?
Adam, if you see him, what are you going to tell him?
Nothing, I swear.
Daniel!
Whoa!
Right, you're staying here.
Why?
Because you're in no fit state to walk, let alone cover our tracks. Sit down. I'll get you some bedding.
Hey, you're back late.
Yeah, seminar. Run over. You all right, darling?
Not really, no.
What's happened now?
Daisy knows everything.
Daisy knows everything about what?
Me. I met up with Daniel earlier.
Oh, seriously?
I stupidly thought I would give him the benefit of the doubt, and then I saw what Jenny was wearing.
Wait,
and...
hang on. What's that got to do with Daisy?
Do you remember a few weeks ago when I asked Daniel to get rid of some of my clothes?
Yeah.
Instead of giving them to the charity shop like I asked, Mr. I Always Know Best gave them to his BFF Daisy to look after.
No, he didn't.
Yeah, he did. So I go into the pub and Jenny is there wearing one of my favourite tops. Turns out she thought Daisy was having a clear out, so she just thought she'd help herself. I mean, I literally bared my soul to Daniel.
Okay, so where did you leave it with him? Have you ended it?
Not in so many words, no. I think I should go and see him.
Oh, Bethany.
I'm not going to sleep otherwise.
No, it's not going to solve anything either. Just trust me, don't waste your breath.
How'd you sleep?
I didn't. You?
Same. Thanks for what you did.
I don't want to talk about it.
I understand. It's just...
Ever.
Daisy.
You need to go.
Was that perchance Daniel I saw sneaking out the back door? Please tell me the pair of you aren't at it again.
Of course not. What do you take me for?
A woman who's still smitten.
For your information, I bumped into him when I tried and failed to get your coffee. He was leathered, couldn't find his keys, and he didn't want to wake Adam and Bertie. And he slept on the couch, hence the bedding.
I just wanted to be certain that you didn't do something stupid last night.
Morning. Fine. Blind me. What's up with your arm?
Don't worry about it.
You slept on it for me. You could have come in, you know. We already had to sleep on couch.
I said, don't worry about it.
Let's have a look.
No. It's nothing.
Well, it's obviously not nothing, Shona. What happened?
I went up for another pillow. I fell down the stairs. I must have landed on it badly.
Are you serious? How come you didn't come wake me up?
I didn't want to disturb you.
What, because we had words?
Well, yeah, I suppose so. Oh.
I think it might be in hospital.
Yeah, I think you're right. Oh.
You do realise I'm a detective?
Good for you, Miss Marple. Now, what are you going to do about my car?
This is unreal. First Roy collars me about some lad's memorial getting vandalised.
This isn't an isolated incident. That Sarah has already done a number on my bodywork.
No, we don't know it's her, Debs.
Well, it's a bit of a coincidence, isn't it, eh? My car getting pinched the minute it's back on the road, and you said she saw you. She's a Fruit Loop, and you know how much she hates me.
Come on, there's no way it could have been Sarah. My money's on them chop shop guys. Well, it's hard work breaking into a car, let alone hot wiring it.
And without all the facts, you've got to be careful about prejudicial bias. My nana was talking about it.
Yeah, Tyrone's probably right, but I'll take some inquiries. Right, let's get some details. I mean, this is below my pay grade. Make, reg, and model.
Look, we ought to tell him.
Tell me what?
It could affect the insurance.
Look, one problem at a time.
Am I suddenly invisible?
Tell him what?
Look, I know you've always said it's dodgy, but Deb's wanted a car first thing.
No. Don't tell me you left the key on the back wheel. I told you this had happened, didn't I?
Yes, I hold my hands up.
And Sarah could have seen him doing it.
Is that right?
Well, she walked to the factory at the same time, so... Yeah, technically, it's possible.
There you go. Motive and opportunity, eh? Over to you, detective.
Sorry for dropping by like this.
No, don't be daft. Do you want a tea or a coffee?
No, I'm good, Ta.
Well, how did you sleep?
Funnily enough, like a log. I think our little chat finally unscrambled my brain a bit, so...
Yeah, well, I'm glad you told.
I'm glad you made me.
So, have you, made a decision?
Yeah, I'm gonna terminate the pregnancy.
Yeah, well, whatever feels right for you, okay?
It's no longer about what feels right. It's only about what's necessary now.
Yeah, even so, as long as you're sure.
I'm at peace with my choice. And besides, anything else wouldn't be fair to me. Oh, baby.
Oh. What's the score?
Oh, it's fractured in 2 places. I'm gonna need a cast. Could have been worse.
Unavoidable. Shouldn't have made you sleep in the living room.
Oh, you didn't make me do anything, did you? It was my idea, remember?
Yeah, only because I threw my toys out, bro.
Yeah, well, you were upset.
Shona, you could have broke your neck. Never mind your arm.
But I didn't. It's okay.
No, it's not, babe. You must have been in so much pain.
Yeah, it hurt for sure, but it's not your fault. Besides which, I didn't know how serious it was.
What, the total agony wasn't a giveaway?
You know me, hard as nails, thick as a plank.
So we're okay then?
Yeah, we're okay.
All right, I'll get us a coffee. I'm totally drawing something rude on your cast, though.
Just to be clear, this is an informal chat.
I've already admitted that I damaged Debbie's paintwork and the wing mirror. I'm not exactly proud of it, but it's done.
Yeah, well, this is about the rest of Miss Webster's car. Somewhere between the hours of 11 p.m. last night and 7 a.m. this morning, it was stolen outside her brother's garage.
What? Sorry, do you want me to feel bad?
What are you even implying here? Do you think she had something to do with it?
I'm just making inquiries.
My mum couldn't jack a car. She can barely even charge her own phone, let alone hotwire an engine. No offence.
I can't believe you're entertaining it.
Well, in all likelihood, the car wasn't hot-wired or even broken into.
So what, it was a remote control car?
Did you see Kevin Webster last night around 11?
Yes, I did. I was on my way back from a seminar, and then I nipped into the factory.
And what did you do after that?
I spoke to Michael.
And then she came straight home?
Is that correct?
No. I went with Michael first to Dee Dee's flat.
For what reason?
It's personal.
And both of them can confirm your whereabouts?
Yes, I've got nothing to hide.
I believe you. It's most likely joyriders, but I had to check. Thanks for your time.
You are definitely telling the truth, aren't you?
Yes!
Well, I'm sorry, but you can't blame me for asking after what you did.
She is a money-grabbing cow, and whoever nicked her car deserves a medal, but it wasn't me.
Call this?
This I call an opening gambit.
You want to drag me through the small claims court because I spilt beer on your game?
Hey, it's not a game. Backgammon is a set of skills for life, and you ruined that board, which was a piece of artwork.
Someone really did a number in St. Memorial.
I know. They should be undrawn and quartered and let the crows do the rest. Of course, there are some acts of wanton destruction which cannot be repaired.
It was an accident.
Yeah, well, I'm afraid that that's irrelevant.
How do I even know that it was worth £325?
Because I say so.
Well, why should I take your word for it?
Well, you don't have to take my word for it. You can talk to Roy because he can confirm how much it cost.
Oh, so you didn't even pay for it? It was a gift?
But that's also irrelevant. Anyway, if you want to reimburse Roy, you can go and do that. This is not about money. This is about a matter of principle.
Well, it sounds like extortion to me, so you can go whistle.
And you can listen to me whistle, but you might not like the tune.
Come on.
Thank you.
Ooh.
Jonah, look at you.
Oh, I'm fine, Gail. I'm all patched up now.
Nice colour.
I know, right?
Hardest woman in Weatherfield, this.
Yeah, one who's gasping for a brew.
I wish I'd been there last night.
Oh, don't be daft. You've had your fair share of drama. I'm just glad you've copped a break.
Pardon the pun.
Oh,
I'll put the kettle on.
Out! Go on! Out! Out! And don't come back.
Steve, just pay the woman. She's like a Terminator.
Yeah, I'd listen to him if I was you.
You don't scare me.
Oh, well, please, we both know that's not true.
I still think you're bluffing.
I will see you in court.
Oh, I'll take those keys, thank you very much.
You're never going to let me live this down, are you?
Mate, you may as well have rang the dinner bell.
1, 2, 3.
Woo!
How you going?
Again.
1, 2, 3.
That
wasn't
Gail.
a good one.
Again.
Ken, are you all right there?
Never better. Just thinking,
What about?
life goes on. And I think I'm ready now to take that step.
Are you saying what I think you're saying?
I think we should put an offer in on the villa.
Sarah's in the clear.
Oh, thank goodness for that.
Kit thinks it's joyriders, so hopefully he don't dig any further.
Have they found the guy yet?
I don't think so.
What exactly did you do?
What I had to.
Available on ITVX, Anna Maxwell Martin stars in new drama based on the shocking case of Delia Balmer, and you can stream Until I Kill You now. And who's got what it takes to go all the way next tonight? It's brand new, The 1% Club, after the break.